Alliance. Let's see if Alliance is gonna be getting through the day unbeaten once again. Here we go. Hello and welcome to the last game of today already, or at least for us as the fourth caster pair. We have got VirtusPro and Alliance taking on each other to see if VirtusPro can get themselves another win for the honor and glory, because they're already not making it through to the winners bracket. They will be put in a loser bracket. Alliance already put in the winners bracket, looking unbeaten thus far, 11-0, looking to make it 12-0. Let's see who takes this one. Of course, with me is Beatis. Beatis, welcome back.
What a dominant performance from Alliance. This team is something else on LAN. When they're on LAN, they could lose to anyone, but when they're on LAN, they go to a different level and they just become absolute monsters.
What do you think the cause is?
Certain players, when they get on LAN, they get better. Some players, when they get on LAN, they're just unfazed. They're exactly the same as they're online. And some people get really bad LAN nerves, and they just get worse. I think Alliance has assembled a team of 5 players that focus and are just super into it when they're on LAN, and they all just get better.
And they get an IO again. Batrider goes away VirtusPro still together with the Nature's Prophet. I mean, that's definitely nice.
Yeah, that's 2 good heroes for the IO. But Alliance, they still have that option to Chen again.
Yep.
It's there.
And so
it's
far,
right for the picking.
I think we've seen Batrider only lose today, right?
Well,
it's only been played by MUFC.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
Hey.
And MUFC, they get like 20-minute blinks on Batrider, and that doesn't exactly work out.
Well, there's
Chen
Alliance again with the IO on the
Rocket.
Chen. I mean, we still had the Keeper of Light ban out, which was a bit of a different ban since from previous game. Lone Druid still banned out, a respect ban, of course. There for Admiral Bulldog, we've got Naga Siren and Lifestealer banned out as well. So no real spectacular bans, apart from maybe the Keeper of the Light being banned out that early, but that just made sure that VirtusPro at least got either the bat or the IO. And that's of course something that they wanted to see. And that's what it is.
Something I want to note is VP had choice of side or pick this game, and they chose Plan Dire, which gave Alliance a choice of pick, and Alliance wants first pick. Despite the stats saying that second pick is better, Alliance prefers to have first pick against VP. Which that might just be a case-by-case analysis for Alliance. For some teams, they'd rather have second pick, but against VP, a team that plays Wisp, they'd rather have first pick and not give Wisp away.
I don't blame them. Alliance, though, taking into their bonus time to decide what to ban out. VirtusPro, all their options open. The only thing that they have secured so far, I mean, is 2 solo lanes, but both could be in the jungle if need be. Both could be on the off lane. Batrider could mid, so supports are probably going to be a high priority right here, because Alliance already has theirs. Yeah. VirtusPro doesn't have any just yet.
One support in particular that I consider banning is Bane, because Batrider Bane is a combo that all Western teams like to run, VP included. So it's definitely an option for a pickup from VP. Then again, Alliance might not care, because that combo really starts to kick in once Batrider gets his Force Staff on top of his Blink Dagger. And if we saw last game, Alliance's aggression kicked in way before Batrider's gonna have those 2 items.
Yeah.
Alliance gets their core levels, and then they just go crazy with aggression, just like Navi was doing earlier today. And with all of these teams playing really careful on LAN, it seems that the ones that are willing to get aggressive have been the ones that are playing the best and winning the most.
And VirtusPro, last time to redeem themselves for today. I'm kind of curious to see how they're going to try and do it. I mean, that IO there, we saw previous game, once Alliance starts rolling, it's very tough to stop them. And Nature's Prophet and Batrider, they can be heroes that roll themselves, but the moment that they start getting behind already with an IO on the map, they're not going to get back up on their horse so easily. Mirana is one of the bans for VirtusPro. That's quite surprising to me. We've got a Visage still banned out and a Weaver picked up for VirtusPro as well.
Panem is a hero that Lotus played a lot. Or not a whole lot, but it's definitely a weapon in his arsenal, so I'm not too surprised to see it banned out. But then again, targeting Lotus seems really weird when he's got like 20 different heroes that he plays at the same very high level.
Yeah, let's see what Alliance picks up now. I mean, they have almost ticked through their entire bonus time at the moment. They're gonna go for the puck, so this will be a different mid-hero than previous game. S4 revealing
different initiator as well.
Yep.
But anytime you've got Wisp plus Chen, you want Puck or Clock to initiate for you. It's just no, your supports are gonna be, or your Chen can't help to initiate really. It's gonna be up to your solos, and those are the two best solos at doing it. So get one or the other, or even both. They could definitely take Clock with their next pick. Wow, and Chan picked up from VP. Interesting.
I'm gonna see if they can counter that Chen there, but that means that Nature's Prophet is guaranteed to be on the off lane and Batrider guaranteed to be in the mid. Mostly guaranteed. 99%. 90%.
I'm sure you can find a curveball in there. Maybe give Enchantress 2 camps in the jungle, or 3 camps, give Bat 2.
Yeah.
You can flip jungle a Bat with a jungling Enchantress.
It's not ideal though.
Yeah, it's not ideal, but it's doable.
It's doable, for sure. And maybe Nature's Prophet is gonna be going into the jungle, if need be. Chaos Knight is gonna be the standard combination for this one. IO-CK, second time today that we see that combination. And, yeah. Pretty standard, pretty strong as well,
combo.
though. I mean, it's standard for a reason.
Yeah.
Alliances turn to ban.
That is definitely a combo that'll give Weaver some problems, that'll give Bat some problems. Playing Blink Initiators against Wisp in general, it's a huge pain in the ass because you have to be really careful with your Blink targeting. If you blink on top of the tether, you're stunned and you're dead in that stun. Like, they will just turn and kill you instantly. That was a huge problem that I know Magnus used to have against Wisp. For example, and Bat could walk into the same problem. It's gonna be interesting to see if he ever gets caught by that. He'd be really on top of the ball to never get caught by that.
Well, or Alliance, 4 seconds left for a ban. Treant Protector. I was not expecting a Treant, to be fair. I'm kind of hoping that they're going to be getting another core. Like another kind of carry hero, because Weaver on itself, eh. But how are they then going to lane stuff? So tough, difficult. Who's going to be their support?
There is a lot of damage coming out of VP's lineup.
Yeah. But how are they going to be able to live through the CKIO? Well, the first 10 minutes of the game, if they run this with another support, first 10 minutes of the game is going to be do it or die for VirtusPro.
Not necessarily. You can beat a CK Wisp going to late game. It's not the most powerful carry combo or carry. Especially if it's a solo carry CK. We have to wait and see what is picked up from Lions, and Bounty Hunter is banned out by VP. That's probably one of the heroes that they were looking at. They like to have Bulldog on another semi-carry.
I like that one. Because that is Arzard Skywrath Mage, and he can definitely turn it into into a very aggressive hero, and very strong up against the Puck and the Chaos Knight. Just silencing those heroes is going to make a big difference. Of course, also silencing a Chen in a team fight, no Hand of God, helps out a lot.
Or just, killing off the Wisp at the start of fights. Also useful, but their only real disable is going to be coming from the Batrider. And I guess Sprout. You can't overlook Sprout when you have a Skywrath. Keep some root in place.
Doom.
Oh, Doom! Alright. How did I forget about that hero? Bulldog's played that a couple of times now. The Bulldog Doom is coming out. I really like this lineup from Alliance.
I like it too. I like VirtusPro's lineup now that they have a Skywrath Mage though. I'm gonna be biased on VirtusPro this game. Purely because even though I have got Alliance as one of my favorite teams for TA3, I would like to see them at least lose one game. Purely because that makes just the whole storyline a bit more interesting. At least they won't be unbeatable. Right? Call me insane, call me biased, I don't care.
Go on. LGD went 14-0 last year in the group stage. They didn't even win. Group stages are more important, but not that important.
True, but they are kind of nice. LGD didn't. Yeah, they still got pretty high in the end. Still at their place.
third place, so that's not first. You know.
True. Well, let's see who's playing what. On the side of VirtusPro that are going to be on the dire for this last match here. VirtusPro will have NS playing his Enchantress, Xi or KSI playing the Nature's Prophet. Everybody going bottom lane. Illidan, Airman, Storm Rage or Storm Rama in this one playing the Weaver. It will be Crazy or Tamar Wild playing the Bad Rider, and the last one closing the lines, it is Arsart playing his Skywrath Mage. So that's everybody on the dire side, and I'll leave Alliance to you.
Captain S4 playing the puck. He's not pulled. Seeing a puck that's not pulled is a little bit surprising. Personally, looking at Ake, he's playing that Chen again. Obviously, Loda playing the CK. He is pulled one piece of regen. He's got 444 gold saved up right now.
Is Wisp mid? Oh.
It could maybe be that. You never know. Wisp is going to be played by EGM. And Doom is going to be played by Admiral Bulldog. And he just now bought his items on the chicken, and it's coming up to him. Standard 300 gold and regen, shield, and branch.
Yep.
And that courier is awesome, by the way.
I like it too.
What a TI3 chicken.
Did you see it? Did you see it fly? Because it flies even more awesome. Like one of those Chinese dragons. Like the feisty dragons, whatever they're called.
Invis rune for the Doom. And offlane Doom on Radiant, he's always got access to this hard camp over here to eat a creep to keep his experience up. And if he gets a Satyr creep, that aura gives you so much regen that he can just sustain himself on a lane that's otherwise very hard for him.
It's gonna first check out what his lane is gonna be. That's gonna be Crazy. It's gonna be going top. So far mid lane empty, but in comes supports. And yes, that is mid lane empty. Yes, that is a free farming S4 puck, solo mid. And when I say solo mid, I do mean entirely solo mid. I don't think I've seen that before.
I've thought about the viability of that as a strategy against like an OD that's just going to crush you anyway when you can jungle a Batter and an Enigma instead. But it's a puck. That's not a hero that's exactly known for being 100% shutdown hero.
Yeah. They must have some sort of plan though, like, otherwise you don't do this. Maybe KSI is gonna rotate into the mid lane? I mean, they're running a semi-aggressive tri lane here with NS and Arsart camping out the Radiant jungle.
Yeah, but...
maybe they want, like, I'm thinking if you leave your lane, your solo mid lane empty, you're doing that because you're getting some massive advantage somewhere else.
There's no way for them to gank their mid. That's what it is. I can't, EGM can't gank their mid if there's no mid. I'm just kidding, but KSI does come back to mid.
Yeah, oh,
he
KS
did
ball.
start.
Oh.
KSI was expecting that to start in the jungle for some reason, so he started with the Bazzi 2 Clarities. So he's got pretty bad items for soloing up this lane.
We'll see how he fares here. I mean, S4 already slightly ahead, and I say slightly, he's actually full level ahead. That's quite a bit right there.
This mana burn creep for Anis is looking to be quite a nuisance for Loda. Sapped his mana again. Now he doesn't have mana for any abilities.
In MVP satire. Well, I'm gonna have an S, gonna get an exclamation mark on his head. I mean, we still have that aggressive trail and it's not really making things work. They are able to shut down Loda slightly in terms of farm and also make EGM stacking and pulling a little bit tougher, but they aren't able to get any extra levels or experience or gold for themselves. I mean, level 2 barely up on an S and still no level 2 up on Arsart. If they wanna try and make their solo mid emptiness work, or at least, well, now they have KSI, I know, but they need to make something happen, or they need to get their advantage somewhere. And so far, none of their lanes really going spectacularly well. I mean, yeah, they're... What do you think about this bottom lane? Is VirtusPro successful with just slowing down Loda? Is that successful enough for them?
They gave so much free farm to S4 that just doesn't make sense to me.
Wait.
Sure, slowing down Loda is nice, but I don't think that's enough. Because they're not going to be able to get kills in this lane. The Wisp here. Look, Alliance, in 8th lanes, they know exactly how far they can push it, and they don't overextend themselves into a position where they might die.
Well, perhaps now Rhea drift into a tether stun. NS will be the first blood. Test of Faith comes out from Aki to secure that one. EGM still getting harassed quite heavily and actually might go down. Illidan coming in, KSI TPing himself in, and that's gonna be a kill, return kill going away VirtusPro, and maybe even two, because the Sprout is up. Loda uses stick charges, Reality Rift as well, but it doesn't matter. Double kill going away with Illidan, looking for a triple kill. There comes a slow out
And
from a
down
very long range art, and that is a triple kill for Illidan. And actually,
So
that's not too
just
bad.
as I say that Alliance isn't going to overextend themselves, they overextend going for a kill. They do get the first blood, but throwing away 3 kills is never worth it.
Nope. Especially not, I mean, you slow down your IO and CK combination. That's supposed to be your mid-game kind of dominance. I mean, you can have a CK as your late-game carry, but he needs to have a solid mid-game for that. And for that, he needs to be able to not die, not get shut down. And that is both happened, has both happened. In the meantime, Crazy does get forced back from the top lane. Very low on HP, does not die though. And Arsart, of course, has to back off as well. But yeah, VirtusPro, making it work. Making it work.
And Loda's looking to gank for Bulldog now. Bulldog's been doing really well in this top lane for himself. And that Satyr Aura, once he got that, it's just like, hey, yeah, you can't really do much to harass me anymore. Because I regen so much HP.
Yeah, unfortunate for him, he can't really use the Shockwave so often because he's just very low on mana. In comes the Doom, actually. 3-second stun, Crazy. Gonna be so dead.
Crazy.
Dead Crazy indeed. The Doom will kill him off. And they'll just try to be there for the last hit. Chaos Knight actually gets it in the end. Something that Loda really needed, that extra bit of gold.
Yep.
But it's actually only that flat gold. He's not really getting any extra specific experience here on the lane. Just that kill. In the meantime, Weaver gets himself an IO kill on the bottom lane. That's a solo kill for Illidan. That was a solo IO sitting on the bottom lane by himself.
Yeah, the Chen's moved up to this jungle, smoked up. Yeah. He's gonna run into NS here.
And see what they can do.
15 seconds on S's ability to enchant the creep.
And Ness
Loda's coming around the corner too, so...
In comes the snare. In comes a stun. 4 seconds. That's one dead Enchantress. In comes S4 as well, just in case. S4 with the last hit.
This is gonna be Alliance pressuring this top tower now.
Yep, and with the top tower also KSI. He's not able to TP himself out yet for another 5 seconds. And he doesn't have the mana to try and force creep waves away or anything like that. Oh, S4 realizing something was still there, but gonna be too late. And S4 rotating back mid. He knows he's not needed to pressure down the tower, but he is needed to stop Crazy from pressuring the tier 1 mid.
Rip. Meanwhile, Doom just continuing to farm away. Early Bessie up on Doom. I know that Alliance likes to build their Dooms with a lot of auras. Things like Shiva's, maybe even getting up a Vanguard just to help him tank up early on. Vlad's. A lot of just teamfight items to help facilitate their pushes. So I want to see if Bulldog does a similar item build this game. Bulldog is actually going to lane bottom because I feel he can sit down there a lot safer than Loda could.
Oh, I don't think he's that wrong. I mean, he is pretty survivable at this point. He's eating those creeps all the time. We do have EGM again in trouble. Level 7 Weaver chasing down a level 3 IO. He is able to tether himself to a creep, but Illidan with the chase. Can he get that? He should be able to get it. Here comes the spirits. This is a long dive though. Very long dive. He does get it, but no time lapse up on Illidan. And he does not have enough mana for a TP out. In the meantime, another kill happened on the map. Skywrath Mage was the one that got killed off by the CK.
CK and Ake, he got a 1-second stun from Loda, and then Ake got the net and a really high damage test of faith on him. Finish him off. Well, NS has a Harpy Stormcaller, so I think VP just won the game off of that. Creep is OP.
Well, Crazy, he is tracing down an S4, but Crazy is very low on life. Goes down. S4, don't walk past flames! Wait, crap!
Let the world end now.
Rage buyback. S4.
He bought back and jaunted into his orb.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Saved himself a TP scroll.
Well, he bought back, so that's more expensive than a TP scroll.
Is it though? Barely, it's 319.
Yeah.
Twice the cost.
It's faster, I guess. That's nice. In the meantime, Illidan chasing down Bulldog. Bulldog extra faster with that Scorched Earth. Let's see if Illidan can make it happen here, because I don't think he's want to chase that long again. That's him backing off. In the meantime, Aki, he wants to have his level 6, so he's now focusing a bit more on farming than anything else. I think that's something that IO should be considering as well. I mean, EGM still very low on levels, very low on life as well together with Loda, but IO, he needs to be level 6 around the 10-minute mark to see if they can get some mid-game dominance going, if they can get that aggression and get some ganks off. But he needs to find some place to farm. Or at least to get levels, leech experience, solidly.
Yes. Loda's at least been able to get treads up and get to level 7. That's good for him, or good job of catching up from him.
Yeah. 18 last hits though. Catching up with kills. That's what he does.
Usually he's able to catch up with CS and just find ways to get into lanes and get a lot of farm for himself. But this game he's doing it with kills. Weaver, on the other hand, had a great start. He's probably... Or well, I shouldn't say he's going to go into the Lincolns yet. Illidan's tend to favor the Lincoln's build. But there's a chance he goes into Hood this game.
And we have a smoke up for Alliance, looking to be taken down Crazy. In the meantime, top lane is getting pressured out. We're gonna follow S4 here though. In comes the orb. Crazy already smelling trouble. Gets a dream coil on his face regardless. Now finds himself locked and killed, and that's gonna be S4 with another kill. Double damage rune helping out.
And that's level 5.5 now up on Wisp after that kill.
That's a solid way to leech experience.
And there's a massive tree army from KSI trying to defend this tower.
I don't think it's gonna be that successful though. We'll be the first tower of the game to die. Maybe deny coming off from the Nature's Prophet is those 3 ends can get it. Nope. 10 with the last hit in the end. And that is gonna be close to level 6 for EGM. Purely for experience for the 3 ends as well. Nicely done. 6-6 is the kill score. Tower is now 1 tower in favor of Alliance, as said. They are also in favor of the gold. There's actually spiking up fairly high after that tower, or fairly high, still going towards a 3k experience graph, towards a 4k though.
Puck TPing top, there is a lane ward here for the Weavers, so he's going to back out and not take any risks. Interesting enough, Admiral Bulldog picked up a Staff of Wizardry, so it's either a Force Staff, or potentially the Aoi 2000 Rod of Atos. That could be popping out here.
It could be. I'm not really expecting it, but would be a nice change. Would be something unusual. Something unorthodox. VirtusPro is getting ready to defend top lane, by the way. Sitting there
You're not
with
used
5
to playing against it? That item lets you initiate from such a far range.
Yeah, it's got insane range. That's true.
Yeah.
Let's see how VirtusPro can fight her. Dream Coil already got him down, up on 2, silence up on
Silence
3. And that's our start, already dead before he can do anything. In comes Illidan, Tether Stone straight away, Force uses time lapse. EGM still taking a lot of damage though. Doom goes up on Illidan, who is not able to get himself out of that one. And that is going to be IO dead, but still Illidan to die. Last 2 up on Loda, but Crazy is just buying time for himself. He will be the one to go down. Loda will have another Reality Rift and a stun if need be. And that's going to be another kill. 3 dead on the side of VirtusPro. And they're chasing down for more. They're looking for Enchantress. In comes a slow. In comes Arstart again. He just died. He dies again. Sprout up. Bulldog in some trouble. In comes a relocate trying to save Bulldog, but won't be able to. KSI will be the target though. Getting some revenge. That's a team wipe and then some going the way of Alliance. They killed off Arstart twice and then still got everybody else. So 6 kills for just one Doom and IO.
And a Wisp.
Yeah.
That is so big for Alliance because they faltered a lot in this early game, and then they're just like, yeah, well, we grew up as 5. We've got such good execution that we're just gonna, wipe your team, kill off your support twice, whatever. We're Alliance. We do things. That is level 6 in Arzart now though, so he does have his ultimate active. That is Midas finished for KSI finally, and Doom did go Force Staff, not the Rod of Aoi 2000, unfortunately.
Illidan, time lapse into safety. Loda might not be so safe though, and Aki. That's gonna be Mystic Flare picking him off, and Loda should be going down there as well. Sprout comes out, unless someone comes in to save him. Not the case, no relocate up. That's gonna be 2 kills going away versus Pro. At least they're able to make sure that they are still in this fight. Still in this game. Although, quite far behind in terms of gold. 7,500.
Yep.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I'm gonna lose the bottom tower.
Pushing, yep, with Doom. S4 does have his blink and then some up. What is he farmed?
1,800 gold. He's been in 9 out of the 12 kills, looking pretty solid. Tower will end up dropping. That's gonna be all outer towers down. on the side of VirtusPro. VirtusPro, who has not been able to take down any towers of Alliance just yet. So a lot of that gold difference comes from not just kills, but also those towers.
And it looks like S4 and Puck is going to be working towards the Dag in this game. Boy, oh boy. That is one aggressive item.
Which one, sorry? Wow, brain lag.
S4, Dagon.
Ah, that's something that he likes to do though. He does that more often, but normally actually it's a bit later that he buys that. But
he's going all out early on now.
yeah, I mean they've got
Just
CK Wisp. Why should he lag behind?
Smoke up on Enchantress. Let's see if they want to use it. Looks like they do. Arzard's running straight over to him.
Yeah, he's like a puppy trailing NS. Oh, Lasso finds himself S4. That would be a big pick-off. The silence is there as well. That should be a kill. Hand of God not keeping S4 safe. And that's even a kill without a smoke. S4 just being very aggressive.
Without a blink on Batrider either.
Just
S4 just straight up getting caught out of position. Well, Doom with the Nimbus rune might be looking for a kill.
He's got that 4-staff up. Can maybe kill off a support, but he's continuing walking on to see who's here. Maybe waiting for a relocate to come in as well. We'll relocate up on Illidan. There comes the Doom, here comes the relocate. That should be a kill. In comes EGM by himself though. Oh.
Ooh, we missed the Centaur stomp on Doom.
Oh, still gonna be a
But
kill. Weaver's still
a
gonna
kill, yeah.
In comes the CK. Late, but oh well. He's here now. IO relocates back.
There it is, Dagon complete on Puck. Watch out if you're VP. Dying on Furion, signaling that VP wants to go for a sneaky Roche here. They could do it with just KSI and the Weaver. And Weaver is building towards the Lincolns.
Smoke up for NS.
And
Arsard. Support duo 101 looking for a pickup. Batrider in the meantime goes down the bottleneck. There's a solo pickup for the Puck. Maybe NS and Arsard are able to take down a Doom. He's level 11. It's gonna be a tough one. There's a Centaur stun. Real drift in comes Loda with the stun. 3 seconds. It's gonna be enough to take him down. And KSI says, you know, see you later.
Oh, another mistimed stomp coming out from Admiral Bulldog's Doom.
Yeah, KSI looks to be the next target. They still find, actually they find Illidan. That's gonna be a big pickoff. 3 heroes dead across the map. Alliance.
What's Illidan doing there?
They have a tier 2 tower secured for themselves right now.
Yes, they do. Illidan big time out of position there.
I was not expecting him to run in there, so that's, you know, I missed half of the kill, but that's just because you're not supposed to be there. KSI already ran back. He gave up NS for dead. Should be clear. Dream Coil, crazy, Reality Rift, and that is gonna be one dead Batrider before he can have his blink. I mean, this Batrider is very far away from his blink, and Alliance, they don't need to back off. They still have the Hand of God.
That's one way to play against the bad. Just keep killing him before he can get a blink. You never have to worry about his initiation.
It works. They're on the right path to make it a 12-0. In comes a slow. Doom up on Illidan already though, and Illidan already dead. Mystic Flare not really doing that much. Hand of God coming up. 4 seconds on up on Arsard. Bulldog still taking quite a bit of damage. And will get picked off if not. Nice save. 4 staff to safety. Everybody dies.
That's the tower.
Everybody dies. Bar KSI. GG gets called. 17 minutes. GG. VirtusPro tap out.
That's our fastest game by far.
Today. Yes. Yesterday. And we say hour because it's just hour as in this stream.
This stream.
Because we don't see any of the other games, unfortunately for us.
Yeah. Only have one pair of eyes.
Only have one pair of eyes. This, I feel kind of sad for VirtusPro. They started looking okay and then they dropped behind so fast.
They got the triple kill.
Yeah.
You know, they traded a nest for 3 kills on their Weaver, and it's just like, yeah, that doesn't even matter at all. For other teams, it's like, oh, geez, we just screwed up our trialing big time. But for Alliance, it's no big deal.
It's like, hey, maybe now Alliance...
They'll find a different way to beat you.
Yeah, maybe now VirtusPro will be over-aggressive and, hey, get some kills going their way. And then on top lane, that fight there, I mean, yeah. Oh, well. That was our last series of today. So, we're going to be right back with you. see what we have coming up tomorrow, of course, as well. And after that, I'm gonna play some commercials, so stick around if you want to support us for that one. And otherwise, there's of course 3 other different streams up. I believe we are this time for real the first team to end casting today.
Yeah, we had some quick games.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Courtesy of Fnatic and Alliance.
Yes. This is true.
This is true. So we'll be right back. Stick around. Don't go anywhere. And that's actually all I wanted to say.
All right.